Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. And shalom to you few brothers and sincere sisters that watch my videos and gain edification or useful knowledge in this truth and heed the warning. This is the brother Karat Zaba coming to you with a quick lesson, a quick cut, and I don't have a title, but this big bobblehead, all right, four eyes here, and nothing to you brothers or sisters who wear glasses, but this big bobblehead, four eyes, know nothing, lifeless vessel here, all right. She thinks she knows something, all right. So she thinks that, you know, she thinks that, and I believe that's a filter. She's got a filter on, but she thinks that if a man is married to a one woman and he goes and he courts another woman, that's adultery. All right. So this know nothing Christian who prays to Jebus, all right, who prays to a false Edomite god, all right. She's gonna tell this man that he's wrong for trying to court another wife, and she asks him to pray for. She asks him to pray for him and his wife's marriage. All right. So you mean to tell me that King David, you know, a well-favored man of the Lord, King Solomon, Jacob, our forefather. So you mean to tell me our forefathers, all right, Abraham, they were committing adultery, all right? Well, King David did commit adultery, but you mean to tell me that these men were wrong for having multiple wives? All right? You mean to tell me these men of the Lord were wrong for having more than one woman? So the Most High cursed the Most High, he cursed these men for having more than one woman? No. Now, if a man is, you know, is trying to court another man's woman, that's adultery. If you're, you know, entering another man's, woman, that's adultery. But if the woman has no husband, it's fair game. All right? And that's why you women, y'all need to just shut up. Y'all need to just shut your big, fat, floppy lips, all right, and be quiet and let the men do what's supposed to go on. Handle the business, all right? Because when you go in the comment section, what vexed me is that there was a man who commented, all right, and I'm gonna go to the comments, and he put no such thing as a man cheating on his wife unless the woman that he's trying to get with already has a man. And he's absolutely correct. Whoever wrote that is absolutely correct. And if you go in the comments, these black women, all right, these so-called nigger women, 2/3 nigger women and 2/3 Northern Kingdom women are reading this man for filth. And then I believe there's a sister in the comments, all right. She doubles down on what the other person says. The person, who says that it's not adultery. She doubles down on that, and they read her for filth. All right. That's why, like the scriptures say, Matthew 7:6. This is the NLT. Do not waste what is holy to people who are unholy. Don't throw your pearls to pigs, they will trample the pearls, then turn and attack you. And that's exactly what happened. These people turned around and attacked them for saying something is true, for speaking the truth. This is a first-class real Christian woman move. Your boldness for righteousness is refreshing. You lifted up the importance of your purity and the sanctity of their marriage. Y'all Christians are so friggin' base. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know the scriptures. Well, some of y'all don't know the scriptures. Some of y'all do know a little something, all right? But y'all don't know the scriptures for the most part. Especially you so-called nigger women, all right? And I'm talking about the North and the South. I wish every woman was like you. You probably saved a marriage. That young lady has been anointed praying for another soul. This is beautiful. Well done, young lady. What a beautiful way to handle the situation. All right? Now, let's keep on going. Bear with me. That devil got confused. So a man trying to court another wife, another woman is confused? He's a devil? And he told you he had a wife. And that's another thing. See, this is another thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men got to stop lying. I understand that you don't have to tell, you don't have to tell a woman that you got that you have a wife. But, or you don't have to explain to your wife. But a lot of men, y'all need to start telling the truth. And if a woman can't accept the fact that you got another wife, so be it. Let her keep it moving. If a woman is not mature enough in her feelings that she can't handle the fact that you have another wife, keep it moving. Because a lot of women ain't ready for this truth. All right? A lot of sisters ain't ready for this truth. They claim to be holy, but they not ready. If you was truly ready, if you was truly, a woman of the Lord, you would understand that a man can have more than one wife. And you would suck it up. Swallow your pride. Look, it's all in the favor of this Christian woman. That's why it says, don't waste Matthew 7 and 6. Don't waste what is holy to people who are unholy. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. They will trample pearls, then turn and attack you. And that's exactly what happened. Let's go back to that comment. All right? No such thing as a man cheating. 470 replies. What? Laughing, huh? That's my exact reaction. This is a complete nonsensical statement. I think this man Jedi mind tricked himself, and it kicked in halfway through his thought. Say what now? I can't. What good is knowledge if there isn't common sense but sad? Poor thing. Dude, what? Have you been trolling with that comment? See, the average person ain't ready for, they not ready for the scriptures, the truth. They not ready for what, to know what, marriage really is. In the Bible, we always had more than one wife. See, look. I don't know if that's him. Yeah, that's him. Baby Lane Stansfield. all things last for a season. So I feel the man trying to move on, just trolling, saying anything for attention. See, somebody, daughter of the Most High, Yah, High, yo. Let's see, daughter of the Most High, Yahuwah. All right, but she's, she's a Yah, she's a Yah Israelite. So it's okay for Salakia. So it's okay. Bear with me. It's okay for a so-called Muslim to it's okay for a so-called Muslim to have more than one wife, right? It's okay for wicked ass Muslims to have more than one wife. But as soon as you say you're a Hebrew Israelite and you want more than one wife, all of a sudden, and that's exactly where Muslims get it from. They get it from the scriptures. And you know, as soon as a Hebrew Israelite says they want more than one wife, oh, all of a sudden, women start crying foul. They saying, oh, this man is wicked. As soon as a man starts asking for more than one woman, you know, they start crying foul. So there's somebody's put, I don't know what's more confusing, the statement of the 12 likes or the 12 likes. There's no way that 12 people understood that comment. Like people don't, people don't understand. These people's thinking are base. These people's understanding is base. That sounds like a tale. Talk about strongholds and demonic lustful spirits. So you mean to tell me that a man likes a woman, he's not lusting after her? Of course that's what happens. So there's no lust involved when a man goes to talk to court a woman. People just say anything and do anything. Boy, stop in my big boy voice. I bet you practice that one in the mirror, huh? Wow, you made a covenant? What the hell? Oh, somebody. Oh, that must be another sister. What the hell? What the hellion? Funniest shit I have read so far this week. Praying for you, clown. So there are people that get it. The Bible also instructs to follow the laws of the land where polygyny is illegal. All right. So basically, you know, these people, a lot of these people are base. It tells us to follow the laws of the land. But guess what? The Most High's law is above the law of the land. And we not saying that, you should court a whole bunch of wives, all right? Because we trying to get the hell out of here. But the thing is, it's not unlawful. It's not expedient, but it's not unlawful. Since you don't want to call it cheating, then it's infidelity. These people are base. That's why I said, it says in the scriptures, don't waste what is holy to people who are unholy. Don't throw your pearls to pigs. They will trample the pearls and then turn back and attack you. Let's read that in the KJV. Give not which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast your pearls before swines. Why they swines? Because swines are unclean animals. Give not which is holy unto the dogs. Dogs are unclean animals. These are base animals. All right? Dogs and swine are base animals, all right? They do methodic routines. Eat, sleep, shit, piss. Uh, they vomit. They vomit when they eat too much and eat that shit back up. Dogs are base animals. Give not which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Let's look up that word rend. Rend. Rend, to burst, break, break up, break through, tear in pieces, break forth. Dumb persons beginning to speak. So they speak in gibberish. They speak in a whole bunch of foolishness. To distort, convulsive, of a demon causing convulsions in a man's possessed. To dash down, hurl to the ground, a common occurrence in case of demon possession and epilepsy. There you go. These people are possessed. These people are base. They're possessed. They don't have any understanding. And it doesn't even, at this point, it doesn't even make sense, talking to these people. All right? It doesn't even make, she needs to pray for you next. Look, these people are base. Thank you, young lady. You absolutely did the right thing. We need more women like you. All right? These people are base. They have a base way of thinking. I'm going to let this video play so you can see it. This video is for educational purposes only.
Right? I just got back from the store. I'm getting some boiled peanuts. And I
sucking her lips and all that shit. That's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some boiled peanuts. Like,
saw the ring on his finger and I said, it didn't look like a wedding band, but why would it be on that finger, on that hand? So I said, are you married? He said, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something like that, I guess. Now, I have a history of married men trying to holler. It ain't never the single men that try to holler. It's always the married men. So God told me to do something different.
So a demon which you worship, which is known as Jebus, the white man's god, told you.
So I said, do you mind if I pray with you? Do you mind if I pray over you and your wife's marriage? He looked at me confused because he was like, I'm trying to get your number. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to cheat on my wife with you. And you asking me, can you pray over my marriage?
That's not cheating. That's not adultery. Cheating is adultery. You miss are capable of committing adultery if you are if you are married to a man. If you are betrothed, if you are married to a man, you are capable of committing adultery. A man who has a wife is not capable of adultery unless he courts or he sleeps with another man's wife.
That's the look he gave me. So he was confused. And then he said, so you don't want to give me your number? I said, you married.
She got these glasses on trying to look fucking smart, but you really dumb.
I said, you got a covenant with that woman. Whatever's going on in that home with you and that woman, leave me out of it. Because God ain't finna come knocking on my door when it's time to pay repercussions. I said, so do you mind if I say...
So It's okay for that, but I bet you she got a slew of bodies. I guarantee you she got a slew of bodies.
A quick prayer for you and your wife. He said, I guess. I said, well, give me your hand. And I went to praying for that brother. Y'all, I wish I could have recorded it, but I wanted it to be an intimate moment. I went to battle for that brother. I said, Lord, I don't know what kind of strongholds or demonic lustful spirits is in this atmosphere of this marriage, oh God, but we cast it down in the name of Jesus.
In the name of a white demon deity. All right? That's what y'all doing. Y'all praying demons on other people. Y'all got demons, y'all praying demons on other people.
There will be a honeymoon stage in that marriage again. That the broken hearts will be mended. Communication will be improved. See, don't go looking outside the home thinking the grass is greener on the other side because you just failed to water the grass within the house. Water that grass. Don't come looking for this grass. A married man.
Yeah, that's why you don't waste your time with these women. These women are base. These